In this video, we're going to continue our series on the 31 tips to pass the CPA exams fast. This video will cover tip number 5, an easy way to make sure you stay on track. So in this video, we're covering tip number 5 of 31. You can access the full guide, download it for free after the video at superfastcpa.com/free. So tip number 5 is to set your dates in stone. Setting your dates and refusing to move them forces you into taking action and taking your studying seriously. And really what that means is it forces you on the micro level to take every day of studying seriously. When you have a date on the calendar, you've paid the money, and you are going to refuse to allow yourself to push the test back, it makes you take every single day of studying seriously. And that is really what it takes to pass these exams, because there's so much information to learn. You can't let a day go by, with kind of phoning it in, not really studying, or worse, just completely missing, a few days of studying. So these are the 3 elements. First of all, if you've watched the other videos in this series, it goes back to really the first video of making the all-in commitment. When you've made the all-in commitment, it makes the process much easier to handle, and you don't give yourself any reasons or any excuses to put off studying or procrastinate. The second thing is to be aggressive, and meaning when you set your exam dates. Giving yourself too long for one section, it might feel comforting, but it's also more time to forget what you've studied, and at the same time, that comfortable feeling is a bad thing. Because if you have something coming up or someone invites you to a movie at night, you think, I've got 3 months till my FAR exam. So yeah, I don't need to do my study session tonight. Maybe you've experienced this. Taking one day off usually leads to missing a few days. And it's just easy for one day off to turn into a few days off, maybe even a week off. Again, when it comes to these exams, you really can't afford that, because you've got all these things floating around in really your short-term memory, and those things are as good as gone if you haven't reviewed it all. Take a few days off. So some guidelines for the timelines. You should aim for 5 to 6 weeks for FAR and Reg, and then 4 to 5 weeks for BEC and Audit. That might seem really aggressive, and your personal judgment obviously comes into play on this, but I'm telling you that you can be more aggressive than you think you can. And that's the third tip. To embrace pressure. Putting pressure on yourself, that is where you will get the best results out of yourself. You can do things faster and better than you think. Just apply a little pressure and push yourself. It's really, this battle is won and lost on a daily basis. Setting those exam dates so that you know what timeline you're on and you don't just kind of leave it up to circumstance. So again, this is just one of the 31 tips from our free guide. In the free guide, we cover motivation strategies, time management strategies. Most of all, we cover study strategies, and then we cover exam day strategies. You can get the full guide for free at superfastcpa.com/free. Thanks for watching this video.